Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. Number 20 is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, if he were getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40. So he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Brian Jordan. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Hey fans, stay connected to your attention please.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Slow roller back to the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6 spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Oquendo, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a breaking ball. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Dawson moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, center fielder Ray Langford.
Stepping up to the plate, Ray Langford. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Walton coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. It's the Cardinals nothing. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Number 37 will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
In now, Jerome Walton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
The 3-1. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
In now, Sammy Sosa. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Andre Dawson would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson in for strike 2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sosa, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
The 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Todd Zeile. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
3-1 to him now. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. Sosa is there, 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively.
Left fielder.
And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Pedro Guerrero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Galarraga.
Into the box, Andres Galarraga. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Digging in the switch hitter, number 12. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s. hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw gets him 2 down.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, number 19. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
The next to bat for St. Louis, number 37. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base hit.
Standing in now, Brian Jordan. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Strange is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cards 2 strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Leading off the inning, Ryan Sandberg, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is foul right side. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Striding into the box, number 9. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, number 20. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 9th, third baseman.
Striding in for his first at-bat, Doug Strange. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. The last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. The 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Okendo over to his left. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Okendo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-1 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-2 the count. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in to try it again, Ray Langford. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Todd Zeal will be next. The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman, Todd Zeal.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Zeal. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Langford leads off first with 1 away. dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2 pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box, Pedro Guerrero. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Andres Galarraga. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jerome Walton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Set to deliver on 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting, number 12.
Ready for another chance. Number 12. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Nobody out, runner on first. Push softly over toward the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Not what you expect from your 3-hole hitter when the first 2 guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
In now, Andre Dawson, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Into the box now, Mark Grace, pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete, and we are Standing in, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, number 19. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these 2 starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Striding in once again, number 37. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and 2 strikes now. Strange onto the grass, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. The next Cub up, number 9. He'll hit from the right side of the batter's box against the left-handed pitcher. Wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hard hit ball to short. Oquendo scoops it up, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 20.
Stepping into the box, number 20. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. The 1-1 home is a sinker in the dirt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Jordan has it in his tracks. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Doug Strange.
Into the box, Doug Strange. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. Through 4, we're deadlocked at 2 apiece. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Brian Jordan. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Bob Scanlon will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 30, Bob Scanlon.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Jordan. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Fouled away. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Digging in once again, Jose Oquendo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Jordan on at first, nobody out. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Thompson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready once again, Ray Langford, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Walton is there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready for another shot now. Todd Zeal. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Again, a 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2. At the plate, Pedro Guerrero. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 3-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
In now, Andres Galarraga. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Thompson will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 29.
Number 8 will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 38, Todd Worrell.
So in now for Chicago, Mark Grace. The 3-2 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way when you pitch a guy in. He pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Grace gets his lead at first, nobody out. Just got a piece up the line. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in and looking for more, number 9. He's 2 for 3 thus far. One and one, here it is. Swinging a ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The pitcher, number 30.
Cal Daniels will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Cal Daniels.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Okendo is up with it, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top, 4-3. Slocum takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Keith Slocum.
So stepping in, number 12, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 2-1 home. Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Lifted in the air to center. Walton waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 19.
Now at the plate, number 19. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And the payoff pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Number 13 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 20 wins his 3rd of the season. Keith Slocum closes the door for the save, his 1st of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is